The weekend wars begin at the Orange County Fair Speedway, where the small block modified feature was a war between Danny Johnson in the Freightliner number 6 and Brett the Jet Hearn in the Miller Genuine Draft car number 1. Hearn going into turn number 1 here would get this close down on the inside of the racetrack, but that's as close as he would get. Danny Johnson took the victory in the small block feature. In the big block feature, Danny could do no better than the number 3 spot. Brett Hearn wound up passing Ralph Hetzler on lap 20 and went on to victory in the Auto Power 72, while Johnson barely squeaked past Rich Rickey for that 3rd spot. We now get our first look this year at the Frogtown International Speedway, where the dirt small blocks run on Saturday night. Kevin Federle had this challenge from Randy Connors on the last lap, but went on to take the victory on this very fast half-mile speedway. Thursday night was a Wheels Discount Auto Supply Syracuse qualifier for the small blocks at Can-Am. Rick Wilson took the lead there from Kevin Martin, but Martin broke and Wilson ran out of gas. And it turned out that the 90 car of Rob Winters wound up in victory lane. Rob is a very happy man, as he now has a starting spot for the Wheels Discount Auto 358 Championship at Syracuse at Super Dirt Week. Saturday night, it was the Martin and Wilson show yet again. Kevin Martin driving car number 18, Rick Wilson, the Joyceville Jet, in the 24K. This time around, Martin and Wilson's cars held together, and Martin beat Wilson to the line for a win. Sunday night, it was a 50-lap feature at the Cornwall Speedway that was a wild one here. Laurent Ladesseur in the 23 bumps to the inside of Randy Connors to take the lead, then hits a slower car and drifts down to the infield. As he tries to get back on the racetrack, he's hit by Pierre Bissonnet in the 124. Both drivers were out of the running, and Ovid Doiron inherited the lead with 1 lap to go and took the big feature event win. On to the Cayuga County Fair Speedway and Weedsport for a stellar Sunday night modified feature that saw Pat Ward in the 42P jump out into the early lead over the 1S of Greg Hickson. They battled while there was great 3-wide racing going on through the pack. Jeff Trombley, Steve Payne, and the 115 of Kenny Tremont are joined by the 1 of Joe Plazek. Excellent racing on the high banks. Here, Plazek makes a move for the number 2 spot as he sneaks to the inside of Hickson and sets his sights on leader Ward as Payne takes 2 cars in the 7X over in turn number 2. Plazek and Payne would go into the 1st and 2nd spots as Hickson battled and Danny Johnson in the 6th scraped the outside wall. Plazek was able to pull out some distance on Payne towards the end of the race, but the Hurricane continued to battle on, and unfortunately, this is what happened to Greg Hickson after a stellar run in the feature event. Plazek was able to stem the forces of the Hurricane and go on to pick up his first feature win of 1992 at the Cayuga County Fair Speedway. That's the Weekend Wars. I'm Paul Small.
Our Fuji points picture this week